Alright, hey y'all, it's Matt with Intuitive Advising. I haven't done one of these videos in a minute. I'm doing this right now. Just got up not too long ago, making some calls. As I record this, it's 2 days before Thanksgiving holiday here in the States. But I want to take time to discuss something that I've seen not too often, but it comes up when it comes to credit and this belief that some people have when it comes to credit. I understand where it comes from. I used to share the same belief, and you have this belief because you're doing it to protect yourself, and that makes sense. And what this belief is that people believe that credit is just a form of debt to keep you in and trap you. And when I first learned credit, I believed that because I made the conclusion. I'm like, oh my god, in order to have a credit score, you have to be in debt. Blah blah blah. It's bullshit. It's there to keep you enslaved. Not realizing that having that belief means you're putting yourself as the victim. You're also, when you say that, when you have that belief, you're putting yourself as a victim, and because you think also as well, oh my god, it's designed to trap me, I'm screwed, let me not get into this, I'll pay for everything cash. Because when you think that, you don't realize it, but also unconsciously and subconsciously, you're telling yourself you have no power. That, oh my god, if I get that, all my power goes away. That is not fucking true. It is total bullshit. I'm telling you right now, if you have this belief that credit is some evil debt trap, you will be stuck. It might as well keep you broke, and you believe that you're a victim, and that you believe you only have so much power, but as soon as you get into debt, your power is given away, and that is not fucking true. You have infinite power. You have infinite creativity, potential, all this stuff. So you have this belief that, oh my god, credit is terrible, it's some evil thing, you're screwing yourself. Because here's what they don't tell you and what we're not taught as consumers, right? The whole system of debt and money and everything else only works when you make the decision to take out a loan or get credit. That's how it works. At the end of the day, you are the one who makes the decision to get credit or take a loan. The problem is financial literacy is not taught. So what do? Actually, no. Financial literacy is not taught, and so what we're taught is to go out and just consume. Like we are programmed to consume from when we were young. I'm 40. I remember watching TV and seeing commercials all the fucking time. I'm like, I want to buy that. I want to buy this. I want to buy this. Nowadays, you have little kids who are on iPads and cell phones looking at all sorts of shit, and they want to buy stuff too, right? So then, when you then get your first credit card, you think you have money. It's not money. It's the bank's money, right? But you don't know that, and so this is also why people will tell you when you get a credit card, chop it up, don't use it, it's evil, blah, 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 when that's not the case. That's not how this works, okay? Credit is a tool to be leveraged. And let me say this too. I understand why people will say, I don't like when people say, I don't have credit, I don't want to go into debt, I'm gonna pay for everything in cash. That comes from, one, believing it's a trap and wanting to protect yourself. Two, there are people where they didn't manage money, got in a lot of debt, and it caused them a lot of stress and turmoil. They got out of debt, and they're like, fuck that shit. I'm never doing that again. That is understandable. I get that. I declared bankruptcy at 27. I ain't gonna front. Like, I did that. But at that time, I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. And those people who went through that shit also said, I'm never doing that shit again. The difference is, I was like, I'm going to make sure I manage this shit and learn and not do it again. They're like, we're not touching that shit. Cash only, fuck it. Now, from a financial perspective, that also makes sense too. The only problem is that in the United States, that shit will keep you stuck because we live in a credit-based society. So here's the thing. When you're like, credit's a trap, I'm not going to use it, you are holding yourself back from achieving your financial goals, dreams. Two, you don't realize it, when you don't have a credit score, that is considered bad credit because you have no record or anything, right? So what happens is, now that you have bad credit because you're not using credit anymore, you are denying yourself job opportunities. Yes, employers check your credit. So you're denying yourself potential job opportunities to make more money. Two, you make it harder for yourself to find housing and all that stuff, right? Three, your insurance premiums go higher. Yeah. Also, in the job market too, you could be already are hired by a company, but if you're looking to get promoted or make a lateral move, they will check your credit, and you have no credit or you just stop using it, bad credit, you're denied. You're not getting that opportunity. So when you have this belief that credit's some evil thing, you are denying yourself blessings under the guise of safety. And I swear, and I came up with this years ago, like, I thought about this, like, the reason why humans don't have what we want is because we're doing stuff under the guise of safety. And it's really come to light now recently as I work on myself through my own development, my own beliefs about things and why I don't have this and that's because you have beliefs that are there because you unconsciously believe if I get this thing, or it be money, wherever it is, I'm not going to be safe. So let me never get it. But it's all on an unconscious, subconscious level. Because consciously, who the fuck's gonna be like, man, I don't want to make $10,000 a month. That's no. Consciously, you won't think that. Subconsciously, you're like, whoa, because there's too many factors. I won't go into it in this video today because there's too much. But the belief that credit's a trap will screw you up. Two, as I was saying earlier, credit is a fucking tool. It's a tool to be leveraged, but we're not taught that. We're taught to just buy shit. You want to know how old credit is? Credit is over 5,000 years old. 5,000 years old. It is not new. It's old as shit. But, and I learned this too. I thought this way too. I thought credit was like relatively new. I thought it came about in like, I don't know, 70s, 60s or some bullshit. No, it's old, man. It goes way back to times of like the first ancient civilizations, like the Sumner, the Romans used credit. Like it's nothing new. But again, we're not taught this. We think it's relatively new. It's not. It's a tool that if you are smart about it, use it responsibly, you'll be okay. You want to know why? Because you're the one in control of it. Debt and credit do not control you. You control that. You don't wake up one day and then you're fine, and then you wake up the next day and suddenly you're in massive amounts of debt. It's not how it works. You make the decisions and choices of what you're doing. You don't know any better. Well, you make some mistakes and you screw things up. Hell, if you have to declare bankruptcy, I understand. I've done it. Bankruptcy is there to protect you, to reset. Something fucking terrible because at the end of the day, you have 100% creative power control over your fucking life. 100%. If you take that, that means you're also admitting and acknowledging that you've created everything in your life. When I mean everything, even the shit you don't like, because if it's not you creating it, who else is? Number two, if you can only change certain things in your life, you can't change these things, then how can you fucking change anything in your life? And a lot of people don't like that. But if you know your control and you're creating the bad, the good, and you're like, wait, if I'm creating the bad, then you can fucking change it to what you want. You can do that. So, change, fuck mindset. Take the belief that credit's an evil trap and throw that shit in the garbage, delete it, dissolve it, turn it back into infinite possibilities, because it's not. It's what you make of it. And if you are defining this as, oh my god, it's a terrible thing, it's going to be some fucked up terrible thing. Whereas, people like me who help you with credit and stuff, it's like, credit's a wonderful fucking tool. If you use it the way it's supposed to be, use it strategically, life is fucking amazing. I'm telling you, it's worth it. But I can't make you want this shit. You gotta want it yourself. You gotta do it for yourself. So, with that being said, that's my rant for the day. If you're someone who wants help with your credit and wants to take control of this shit and take it farther beyond just fixing your credit, book a call with me. Speakwithmatt.info. Again, speakwithmatt.info. The link will be in the description. Again, speakwithmatt.info. You don't have to you don't have to put in the www. Just speakwithmatt.info. Book a call. It's free. 30 minutes. We'll talk and see what's going on. And because I'll offer one-on-one coaching. Because my thing with helping people with their credit, I'm not there to just fix it. I want you to understand it so you can maintain it because it follows you for life. But also, I want to help you get to the root cause of what got you in the first place. This way, when you get your credit fixed, it'll stay there, and you'll have the tools and resources to address any of the challenges that come up in any area of your life and take things further. That's what I'm trying to do for people. Too many people get a credit fix, and then 6 months, a year or two later, it's right back to where it was. That's not how it works, man. Let's not do that. So, get involved. Speak with Matt.info and comment below. What are your thoughts on this? Peace.